know and you need to learn how to do all kinds of fans, because the situations are different sometimes and the clients are also different, so you need to know how to do all of them. And I'm sure you will be able to know, because the right way and the only one correct way how to learn how to do volume extension is the practicing of your fans. Because you already know how to put eyelashes on eyelashes, so you already know what the extension is it by itself. So it's gonna be not that complicated for you, because you know volume extension, especially mega volume, sometimes inside this set you can make some small mistakes, but you can hide it. It is not gonna be visible because eyelash is gonna be plenty. So the work anyway is gonna look cool if you're gonna follow some tips. For practicing fans, you don't need no model, you don't need no even supplements, no mannequin, no something. You just need your tweezer and you need the eyelashes. And I recommend you to have a glue. I recommend you not to use your glue which you use for work, because you're gonna waste a lot of them. I recommend you to get some cheaper glue. I got some cheaper glue from AliExpress. And I'm making fans with this glue and I collect them inside the box, and then when I apply it on the client's eye, I'm using a good glue with high quality, so the retention always perfect, because I heard a lot that it is not really good to do the pre-made fans. They last for less time or something like that. It's not true. I tried it already a lot of times, so I have experience. I can say from there that you can do it easily, and this is the perfect thing with the volume extension. You're just sitting at home and practicing your fans and becoming a brilliant lash maker, and then all these fans you create, you can save them, and when your client or your model come to your place, you can make extension faster. You don't need to make her laying down, because you are the beginner. I know the work gonna take long time, so you don't need to torture her for 4, 5, 6 hours, whatever. You will just prepare the fans before, and the work gonna take less time. Actually, I also do it sometimes, because I have some clients with very complicated curly eyelashes, so for me it's better when I spend 1 hour before without client, with face to face with my fans, make them, and then it takes me much more or less time to create the set for her. And especially when you are practicing, when you are pinching and saving your fans, of course, not every of your fans gonna be nice, but you can save all nice fans, and you will see with the time it's gonna be like more nice than more not nice. And one day you're gonna see that you are not waste lashes at all, you just pinching perfect. I swear to God, because I told you that I tried to change the technique, like I changed the technique like half year ago. I changed from the stripe to the hand technique, and it was complicated for me first of all, but then I just started to practice every day. I spent at least 30 minutes doing the fans, and after 1 week I start to see already that my fans start to be pretty and pretty and pretty. Only one I wanted to say you, this is the main mistake which people can do, like which you can do when you are doing volume extension. To stuck on doing fans a lot, because sometimes I know fans is not going good. Sometimes all of them they are ruining. You can see that you can hold the fan inside. Sometimes it even depends, like you can be tired already, and the thing's not gonna work. So sometimes the problem for the beginner master is the perfectionism, because sometimes you think that you need to create all the fans perfect, as I told you, because normally it's supposed to be like that, but you see that fans just doesn't create good. Don't worry, just try to relax, breathe, and continue. If the fans not, if you see that the fans is not fine, it's like ugly, it's not pretty, just remove them. Don't try to make it for a long time. If you see that it wastes your time as well, just start to do a next one, no problem. Sometimes, for example, you can see that when you are put fan on the eyelash, like when you're working and you put already done fan for eyelash and it start to be closed or it start to move around the eyelash, it means the glue is not really fine. So you need to try to change the atmosphere, you need to try to bring it in a balance. Also, sometimes it happens like that when you're pinching and the lashes just don't go inside the fan or don't really stuck inside the tweezer. You can use booster or you can use primer. You can apply it on the stripe of the eyelashes from where you remove. And then you will see how easier it becomes. Sometimes the lashes start to stuck to each other, you can brush it, and after you continue pinching. You will see this advice is gonna work. Sometimes you see that you're working and when you start to work everything was fine, but then you're working and in the middle of the work you start to understand that your tweezer doesn't close, like it doesn't take lashes properly, and you see that all of your finds is ruined. The problem might be there because sometimes when you're working, sometimes you accidentally put the tip of the tweezer inside the glue and you didn't see it, and some small piece of glue stuck inside, so it doesn't let tweezer close very fine. But this is the main thing, the tweezer is supposed to be closed pretty cool. So this is the only one way how you can hold your fan in proper conditions. And the main mistake of the young artist of this stage, because you already learned how to work, how to be a lash maker, and you try to be a perfectionist at all, like you try to make things, everything perfect. It's right, you have to try your best always, but you have to understand that sometimes the final result don't depends only on you, because sometimes clients have like ideal eyelashes, comfortable to work straight with the distance, but sometimes clients have complicated eyelashes, curly, sometimes have like fallen eyelid or something, and you need to understand every situation and try to fix it, because everybody of us, we just want to look more pretty, and clients, they don't really like, some of the clients of course they check the quality of every eyelash applying on, so you have to try your best always. But if you see that something is like looks not really suitable for you, just hold on a little bit and double check. Then sometimes if it's only one way to create the extension like this, it's okay. The main thing, your client must to be satisfied after, and the retention, we are like, you must to be sure that lash not gonna fall down tomorrow or the day after. This is the main thing. You don't need to try everything be perfect, because this is a human factor. So it's impossible to make everything ideal. You need to understand it. So you just need to try to do everything like very good, because when you start to focus on the perfection, it's gonna take more time. It's gonna take more time than it is possible, and your client just will run away, not because of your not good job or something, just because need to lay down for so long time. It's also complicated. So you need to find the balance between comfortable work and between pretty work. And this one is your task. So if you will know how to make pretty fans and you will be able to prepare it before, so then you will be able to make the good extension faster. You don't need to go through like 3-4 years experience. If you will learn, if you're gonna practice like 1 month, I don't say that you need to practice like years, but if you're gonna practice like 1 month or 2 months, after this time you already will be able to make a perfect fans. And only one question for you is just call a client and make this extension. And you know what, I showed you how to make mega volume fans. Actually not every artist can do it, because for example in my town I have only few ladies who can do it for me, and I think it's everywhere, it's like that. So if you're gonna learn this, you're gonna be like the brilliant one, and you're gonna be irreplaceable in your city. The next mistake which you can do when you are doing volume extension is amount of glue you put on your fan, because fan already have glue inside. Okay, maybe it's not pre-made fan, maybe it's just fan, but it's already take more glue than just one eyelash, because you understand, more eyelashes, they take more glue. So you need to find some like golden middle with this amount, because tail of glue is already big. If you're gonna add more glue, like if you're gonna add a lot of glue, the work gonna look heavy and the work gonna look dirty. But if you're gonna take less glue, you understand how it happens. The eyelash with the glue already on and the eyelash without the glue, you put one on one together, and the glue from this lash supposed to cover this eyelash at all. This is how extension goes. But if you take less glue and you put it like that, it's gonna stuck a little bit in one place. It's not gonna cover, so retention will be like 1-2 weeks, not more. It's not gonna be like one month or something. And another one, maybe the last one, this is the cleansing and the aftercare. You have to say to clients, because volume extension, it's bigger than classic as well. So inside the roots of the eyelashes is sometimes there is a dirt, like there is some dust, yes, there is some dust. Sometimes this is just pieces of makeup, of eyeliner, or of foundation. It collects inside the roots of eyelash, and if you're not gonna clean it for a long time, like if you're not gonna clean it for 1 or 2 weeks, this dust be collect there and make eyelashes run away faster, because it's collect on the roots and make eyelash move. Also, the important thing with the aftercare of volume extension, I'm telling you especially about volume extension, it's a brushing, because lashes start to grow up, and after 1 or 2 weeks it looks like a little bit messy already, because the eyelashes grow, they change direction a little bit. So in this case you need to brush it, like not only in this case, like you need to brush eyelashes at all. You need to say to your client, like normally when I finish the eyelash extension, I give brush to every my client for free. It's nice gift, and it's actually very important thing, because when you are doing eyelash extension, you cannot just go buy it into the shop. You need to order from some special place. So it's very nice if you can present it to your client and say that they're supposed to brush it a lot, because sometimes I saw it also, like when I done with my eyelash extension, after 1 week I look at myself in the mirror and think like, whoa, what's happens? All the eyelashes, they're like bushes in the messy, but then I just take a brush it very, very well, and I see that everything goes back, extension looks like fresh again, especially if you do Kylie set. I will say you it's some special effect if you are doing the Kylie set with the stripes. Yes, you're supposed to brush it always. Like it's better if you do it 1 or 2 times a day. And also you need to say that you need to say to your client that when you wash your face, after you wash your face, you need to use the tissue like that, just like that, make a small pressure, not rub with a towel, because you can damage the eyelashes. Sometimes the pieces of material can stuck with the eyelashes and drop them. So you can brush eyelashes only after you remove the water. So it's gonna be safe for your retention, and it's gonna be safe for your original lashes also.